So hey guys, I'm in the garage. And I keep hearing about all these pension stuff for the Ukrainian people, and I wanted to explain this a little bit. Um, some of this money that the Ukrainians are screaming about that they need for the war, they want to use for their government employee pensions. That's pensions. Why are we paying the Ukrainian government employees pensions? Us American citizens. This seems very odd. Um, This is not like a one-time thing. They like want us to believe that they're going to pay these pensions like out of this money, I guess, for the first time. But I would argue that they've been paying the Ukrainian government employees pensions the entire time since this Ukrainian government was instilled by the United States government and a couple other governments in the NATO community group over there in Europe. And when they put these Ukrainian people into power, this is you really should look at Ukraine as like a province of America, or like at least a province of NATO. And it's like a Wild West country, and no one claimed it yet. Really, the Russians wanted it, and we wanted it. Well, we found what's his name, the actor. What's the actor's name who's the president over there? Vladimir Zielinski or something like that. He's a famous comedic actor. That would be like having, God rest his soul, but that would be like us electing Matthew Perry to be president of the United States. That's what they did in Ukraine, and we're supposed to believe this. This man played a good comedic representation of a president, and they decided it would be a good idea to put him in as president. So either the Ukrainian people are some of the dumbest people on the planet, which I don't think at all. I really don't think the Ukrainian people had a choice on who was their president. I think it was instilled by the United States government along with a few other NATO brothers. And so really, Ukraine is like a province of at least NATO, but not officially. But they were going to be officially NATO, and that's when all hell broke out, supposedly. So, I mean, you see there's a lot more going on here. And the pensions really prove it. I mean, Vladimir Zelensky came over here, the actor, and he was put on TV to beg for money. And he started basically yelling at all the American people, saying, "How dare you build your own infrastructure and your roads? We need bullets, and we need bombs, and we need ammunition, and the state, the what do you call it? The world depends on this." Sorry, but that's what he was saying. And then at the end, and he goes, "And we need our money for our pensions." And we're like, "What the hell is he talking about? Pensions? What does he need money for pensions for?" And now Fox News is going crazy talking about they want to pay Ukrainians pensions. What the hell? Well, this is part of the redistribution of American wealth to like poverty-stricken countries, sort of. And like all the people running Ukraine now, some of them they were like sort of important people in that. Some of them might have been like lower class people, but they were promised stuff from the government. You become our fake government over there. You do what we tell you. We'll get you all set up in these government jobs, and we'll make you very powerful and rich, and we'll pay you pensions and everything, and you'll be part of the American system, but not officially yet, but we'll pay all your pensions. And because we're running everything over here, shh, don't tell anybody. That's really sort of what's going on with Ukraine. And that's why when they were going to officially become NATO, then Russia was like, hell no. But that's also why we've gotten away with like having biochemical labs that are doing very horrible experiments against humanity, and some of these were in Ukraine. But that's because Ukraine was like, Ukraine, who cares? It's Ukraine. That ain't us. Must be them. But it wasn't them. It was one of our corporations working on dummy company names that you almost impossible to trace, so you don't know which billionaire was funding this lab. But it was one of our billionaires. I say our billionaires because all these NATO billionaires are really all teaming up together, and they're like our billionaires. So, but I want to explain a little bit about this Ukraine pension stuff because I keep hearing about it all the time now. And I mean, do we really think that why would we pay their pensions even once? And if we were going to do it once, Don't you think we did it before? I mean, where's all this money been going in the first place? Their pensions. This is really the redistribution of the white man American's wealth across the world. That's really what part of this is. And it's being done in a very, very, very sneaky, underhanded way. And it's probably being done in lots of other places the same way too. And if anybody here, I mean, the rich billionaires don't pay any taxes at all. That's the people who need to be paying taxes. I mean, the lowly people down here are paying a third of their money in taxes, plus they're paying taxes on everything they buy. So they're just taxed up the wazoo. So, okay. That's all I got to say. Hopefully, you guys learned something out of this. If I messed up anywhere, please let me know. But this is what I see, what's going on. Okay, have a good night, guys. This was my garage. Okay, peace. You see, I had to have a tooth pulled out, so I'm a little toothless, but whatever. Alright, hope you guys have a good night. Peace.